12 and 15.
You may have heard, or probably have heard, talk of the end of the Mayan calendar, 2012, time wave 0, and how do you as an astrologer look at that? That's getting more and more press every day.
Yeah, I got interested in Mayan astrology very much within the last few years, and it is also another, I think, expression that we are living through, because during the 60s, especially in the late 60s, we had this whole change of production methods, and also as a result of this ecologic problems also, we began to feel that they are important as well. And there are green parties established in Germany. And so in the meantime, I think in this square, we are going to experience that a Gaia project, I mean a world as a living substance. We will acknowledge that we have to preserve what we have, otherwise we gonna have quite problems, or the earth herself could react to our abuse, actually. So we are getting tested actually during this period, and this is another actually important maybe result of the cycle. It is also not only the ecology, but also in the meantime it is the ethics, how we produce and how we consume. Do we consume moderately, or do we consume without any thought? Because Capricorn it is a sign of scarcity actually, and now from now on to 2024, then we are going to have whole this period, and we have to be quite conscious what we are doing. Capricorn is a sign of restriction, so we are not maybe able to move on as we like it. There are many concerns, and morality and prudence, all these concepts will be on the agenda of our political and living agenda of our daily lives. In the first instance, because the earth element now being felt much stronger, now whole world begins to aware we have to be thrifty, and much we have to be on the side of savings, but also especially this square aspect, it's a kind of alarm bell for everyone. And by using astrology, if we are able to convey our thoughts successfully, then maybe we are not late, but this is a continuous process. And in every case, history itself chooses the leaders and picks up the leaders and organize the events, and we are especially by astrology we can understand the zeitgeist or the spirit of time, but we can create of our thoughts, and we can also we can defend ourselves in a way. I mean, it's a kind of test actually. If we convey our thoughts successfully, and if we look at the whole picture, and if we give examples from history, so we could give the politicians, or even to those the men in the street, we could be much more understood in this way. I have an assumption. This is it. Now on the elections, presidential, I mean the 4th of November, there will be the first opposition between Saturn and Uranus, and it is interesting because this opposition will occur until it will be finished completely in 2010. But there will be five oppositions, and I noticed that Uranus entered Pisces in 2003, and this was the time America invaded Iraq. And in the meantime, Saturn entered Virgo in September 2007. And now, at that time, what happened actually from September last year? America saw that the military forces has to be withdrawn, and finally it is admitted that they cannot stay forever there. And now we are going to have this opposition, Saturn in the 10th house in terms of whole sciences, and Uranus in the 4th, of course, showing the homeland security is quite, and the opposition to government is quite fragile. And whole issue, centering the elections actually will be on this. I mean, how long we are going to stay in Iraq or in the Middle East. And if you look back, what happened? Because earlier, when Jupiter Saturn conjunct, they were together in Taurus, starting from year 2000, and it was the Bush government put this idea of this Grand Middle East program or Grand Middle East plan. And now we are also going to have Jupiter-Saturn opposition in year 2010, along with this Uranus-Saturn opposition in the cardinal axis. I think my estimation or my prediction is that in every case, America has to withdraw forces until year 2010. A new equilibrium will be there. And of course, it is not easy to elect a president, but America has Sun progressing in Pisces, and I can guess that within the next 25 years or 20 years, we can only talk about a post-American world. And I think it is the rest now will be leading. America may adapt herself into this new conditions in the world, and probably, if you look at the China chart, starting from year 2020, China will be a much stronger figure. Now we are hearing the signals, but starting from the next Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius, the whole picture will be changed in these directions.